Hello everyone, Drummerman here, and welcome to my first ever YouTube series featuring Anno 1800, one of my favorite games of all time. I haven't played this game since Seat of Power and Bright Harvest came out, so I'm really excited to see all the new content that is lined up for us. My style of play will be more focused on the city building side of things rather than warmongering. The objective of this series is to reach the continental region of Cape Trelawney so that we may begin building a huge capital city with government buildings, exposition center, even a zoo and botanical garden. I will be using a rather casual difficulty, so let's dive into the settings. Right, so let's go for sandbox. Less guidance, of course. I'm going for this guy over here, the color purple. Imperial pack, that looks good. Go to custom settings, world size medium, fertility medium. We don't want this to be too easy, the rest we leave as it is. Princess Ching, she's pretty easygoing and perfect for a casual game. These guys I'm gonna leave as they are. The pirates will be pretty handy later in the game. I'm gonna put income on medium, also medium incidents, cause that can get annoying. I don't care that much about quests, so I'm going to leave that on medium. And the influence I'm leaving on high, even though the Seat of Power DLC will boost this later in the game, but we'll see. Starting capital, I'm just gonna go for medium. That is it. Let's start the game. There it is, our quaint little settlement. This looks like a decent starting island with potato and wheat fertility, I mean grain fertility. We are not gonna be focusing on getting this place really tidy and really evolved, because we're gonna move to Crown Falls. This is gonna be our focus. So here we go.
You reached a new milestone.
Yay, new milestone. Right, so here let's go to the lumberjack production. I'm just gonna do 2 of them here. So the whole production chain requires 1 lumberjack's hut and 1 sawmill. And I'll do another one around here somewhere. I really love this game. I've been playing the series since Anno 1404, back in 2010. Oops, I forgot these guys need the road. Okay. Looks like we need a bit more farmers for everything to ramp up, but we're gonna have them in no time. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up everything whenever the game requires it, because sometimes it can get a bit slow. We definitely need some fisheries. 1 fishery is sufficient for 600 farmers. Actually 600 either farmers or workers.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, that's fine. The only basic resource you need in the beginning of the game is wood. I forgot to have some over here as well. Steel beams, weapons, okay. Just gonna go ahead and explore with this guy. Let's go with the pub. And also fire station. Okay, the wood is fine. Let's go with clothing production.
I am the Princess Ching. Please, I am curious about your otherworldly customs.
New orders?
Okay, how is she doing? Looks like she's in the next citizen tier already. But I think we're gonna go there pretty fast as well. Looks like we also have some small decorations in the farm era. Wooden fence entrance. Okay, let's do this guy a little entrance here. Looks like we also have a quest.
Please, couldn't muck me out, could you? I got something perplexing, need setting straight.
Find the stray dogs. Oh, there they are. Just look at the dogs. They have like a leader with them. That looks like a mastiff or something. Or Marmaduke. Anyway, let's get them.
Keen as a
And
free
collect
agent.
our 20 timber. Good. We should also go for schnapps. Yeah, let's go for some schnapps before advancing them to the next tier. Even though we don't need it, because they only need their needs fulfilled. So their happiness isn't a decisive factor in getting them promoted to the next tier, but it does generate some coins. Because everybody knows if you give people alcohol, they're gonna be more productive and more happy. Good. Let's do the schnapps thing. This is gonna be sufficient for around 1200 population, so it's fine. I should go for another fishers. You know what? Let's just go for free of every basic resource. Because we'd like to not be worried about this for a while. I'm gonna go for 2 of these because we'll need one of them later for building ships, and I like having some spare things. We can also promote our, upgrade our warehouse, but when we get to workers. So, upgrade. We'll have these guys
You
upgraded.
reached a new milestone.
I'm gonna need like 100 workers for the whole production chain of clay. Where is the clay? One here,
Honest
one
work.
here.
That's all we ask.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a brick complex over here. We're gonna start producing bricks real soon. So these guys will require some sausages. Let's go ahead and start the production chain. One thing to take into account is that certain buildings will affect the city's attractiveness. Whenever we start building the pig farms, then that's our first building that contributes to the foulness of the city. Okay, drop this guy over here and go ahead and promote some of these houses to workers.
You
Yeah,
reached
that's
a
cool.
new milestone.
Good. These are gonna start producing soon. I think one of the pigsties or slaughterhouses is gonna be sufficient for 1200 workers. Yeah, I think that's accurate. So we're not gonna worry too much about this for the moment. Next we're gonna need bread. So for bread we need grain. Let's go and do the bread production chain. Okay.
A farm?
Right. Also a bakery. 2 of them we need, but for the moment we should plop more farmer houses. I'm just gonna move this guy and leave space for the church here. I think it's gonna fit. But if not, we're gonna make it fit, don't worry. That's what she said.
Show me how you conduct your business.
Trade rates,
It
yeah,
is good manners
that's cool.
to agree terms.
Let's promote some more houses. I think we should also think about getting a second brick complex. Even though we require many workers, yeah, it's fine. We can afford it. So brick factory, and warehouse.
On every street corner in no time.
What? Okay, this is new. I think this has to do with the new
I know
DLC.
you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Okay, this is cool. Build a silo on a pig farm connected to a warehouse. Deliver grain to the pig farm silo. It stores grain. So let's see how that's gonna influence productivity. But let's see how much grain we have. Not that much, because it's all being used here. Okay, let's see what this does. But where do I put this? Not sure how this should work. Adjacent to building. Oh, okay. So let's move one of these areas over here. And the silo should be here, I guess. Deliver grain. This requires like 5 grain, and it's gonna up this guy's production. That looks cool. Okay, let's produce more grain then. I'm just gonna leave these guys do their stuff.
Help us out, will you, boss?
Puzzle
Spare a
quest.
thought for us.
Find the comrades. So they're slacking at the pub, maybe? Hey, get back to work, you slackers.
Not bad for a big boss.
I'm the big boss, yay! So they gave me 20 sausages. Wow, that's kind of a sausage fest. Now what do we need next? That's gonna be soap, because these guys are filthy. Before we start building soap industrial complex, we're gonna go ahead and do some more houses, because people are the fuel of this economy. Did we meet pirates, or why did the music start being ominous all of a sudden? Okay, I guess that was nothing. Go ahead and upgrade some more of these guys. Okay, so my first DLC achievement. Long-term gains. What does this do to the building? Oh, looks like it doubles the productivity of this guy. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if actually this is gonna be worth it, because this is needed in another production chain, so I think I'm gonna have to influence this as well. Let's do another one of these grain farms just to be sure we have enough grain for the future. Okay, that's good, that's good. I said that we were gonna do soap. Let's do it over here. I'm gonna leave some space for the silo if we're gonna decide to do it again. Ah, shit, yeah, I totally forgot. So we actually need some iron. We need very many workers for this. Let's go ahead and do it right now. I'm gonna do many more houses than this, because we need like 200 workers. This is gonna require 100 ones and a bit less, so let's promote them. I'm already making tons of money. Our balance is positive, that's good. Let's promote some more of these guys.
I present my humble duty to you, and
Oh,
am
Sir
confident
Archibald
you'll
Blake.
transcend your present circumstance.
Let's buy some iron from this guy. Some steel beams actually, 5,000. That's a bit much. It's fine.
The royal seal upon it.
Okay. There's so much stuff to do in this game. We're good to go with the steel production. Iron deposit. Wow, it's right
I
over
wish to
here.
find a new kingdom here.
No, you
A
cannot.
heart that is rotten, breath that smells.
Okay, so we're gonna do it here. These guys can supply, so this can supply 2 of these guys.
An explosion in one of your
Shit.
factories.
Yeah,
An explosion in one of your
I
factories.
know, I know. I'm gonna plop this guy here as well, because they need it badly here. Charcoal kiln, yeah, furnace. I'm gonna wait a little bit until they ramp up production on iron, on steel actually. Then I'll do the steelworks when we have enough steel to work with. Let's fix this.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I said I needed iron for that. I mean steel. This guy is coming with the needed steel beams. Let's fast forward a little bit. Wind is blowing right in his face, so that's why he's a bit slow. Okay, so he's here. Come on, go ahead and produce me some soap. Good. What do we need next? So a church and beer. We also need hops for beer. We're gonna have to settle another island for that. But first, we now want to go and build the steelworks. This is a really cool building. Just look at it. I've always enjoyed zooming in up close and seeing how everything is detailed. I mean, the textures are really nice, and people and housing and everything. That's pretty much all we have time for in this episode. But if you've enjoyed it, leave a like, a subscribe, and don't forget to share it with your friends who also enjoy city building games. Until next time, bye bye.